In the wild, survival is everything. But some animals don't just survive, they revolutionize the game. They don't just hunt. They innovate, developing strategies so clever they can change entire ecosystems. These aren't just split seconds of violence. They're masterpieces of evolution, tactics passed down and perfected over generations. They are the razor-thin line between life and death. These are the game changers. The 7 predator tactics that didn't just win a meal, they forever altered the balance of life on our planet. From the incredible teamwork of wild dogs to the patient, deadly trap of the leopard, these are the strategies that rewrote the rules of the hunt. You might think hunting is all about explosive speed and overwhelming strength, but sometimes, the deadliest weapon is simply patience. This is the art of the ambush, a tactic perfected by masters of stealth, who turn the very environment into a weapon, and few have perfected this deadly waiting game like the leopard. Its rosetted coat is the ultimate camouflage, allowing it to melt into the shadows and leaves. A leopard will stay perfectly still for hours, a picture of lethal calm, just waiting for that one perfect moment to strike. This isn't a chase, it's a trap. It stalks its prey, using every rock and every blade of grass for cover, closing the distance with silent, calculated steps until it's just feet away. Then, in a sudden burst of power, the attack is launched. This tactic is incredibly effective because it conserves a huge amount of energy, which the leopard saves for the final blow and for its signature move, hauling prey, sometimes heavier than itself, high up into a tree to keep it safe from scavengers. But this patience comes at a cost, with a success rate that can be below 20%. Most hunts end in failure, proving just how much discipline this waiting game really takes. From the master of patience, we turn to the undisputed champion of acceleration. This tactic mixes a stealthy stalk with a burst of speed so extreme, it almost seems to defy biology. This is the domain of the cheetah. Unlike a leopard, a cheetah doesn't always need deep cover. Its hunt often begins on the open plains, stalking a target from 100 yards out, using its spotted coat to blend in with the tall, dry grass. It moves low and slow, eyes locked on its prize. It moves low and slow, eyes locked on its prize. But the second that stalk is over, the real show begins. A cheetah can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. That's faster than many supercars. This incredible speed, however, is a double-edged sword. A cheetah can only hold its top speed for about 20 to 30 seconds before it risks overheating, making every hunt a breathtaking race against the clock. But recent studies have shown that its real secret weapon isn't just raw speed. It's the cheetah's incredible agility, its ability to slam on the brakes and make sharp, hairpin turns, perfectly mirroring the desperate escape maneuvers of its prey. With a hunting success rate of around 50%, the cheetah's high-stakes gamble of explosive energy makes it one of the most efficient hunters of the big cats. But what if you didn't have to chase your prey at all? What if you could trick it into coming right to you? Some of the most brilliant tactics aren't based on physical power, but on pure deception. Welcome to the world of aggressive mimicry. Deep in the pitch-black ocean, the anglerfish is a master of this dark art. It's evolved a fleshy growth from its head that acts like a fishing rod, complete with a glowing lure on the end. In the crushing darkness, this tiny light is an irresistible beacon for smaller fish, who swim toward a promised meal, only to be swallowed by the anglerfish's massive jaws. This tactic isn't just limited to the abyss. The alligator snapping turtle, camouflaged on the riverbed, uses a pink, worm-like part of its tongue to lure curious fish straight into its mouth. It's a deadly welcome mat. Some vipers use their tails to mimic spiders and attract birds, while certain herons have been seen dropping feathers on the water's surface as bait. This is a game changer because it flips the script. Instead of burning energy on a chase, the predator uses its victim's own instincts against them. From the ocean depths, we now rocket into the sky for a tactic that harnesses gravity, aerodynamics, and simply mind-bending speed. This is the signature move of the Peregrine Falcon, the hunting Stoop. The Peregrine Falcon is the fastest animal on the planet, capable of reaching speeds over 200 miles per hour. It doesn't hunt by chasing things in level flight. Instead, it soars to incredible heights, locks onto a target, and then dives. Tucking its wings, it becomes a living missile. The physics are astounding. To keep its lungs from collapsing under the extreme air pressure, it has special bony bumps in its nostrils that redirect the airflow, a design so brilliant, it inspired early jet engines. Its eyesight is just as remarkable, with unique focusing points in each eye that give it superior depth perception at high speed. As it closes in on its prey, usually another bird in mid-flight, the falcon doesn't just grab it. It delivers a knockout blow with a clenched talon, a high-impact strike that can kill instantly. It's a marvel of biological engineering, combining altitude and speed into a devastatingly precise attack that no other animal can match. Speed is deadly, but stamina can be even deadlier. While many predators depend on a short, violent burst of energy, a select few have mastered the long game. They literally run their prey to the point of exhaustion. This is persistence hunting. African wild dogs are famous practitioners of this strategy. They can run at high speeds, but their real weapon is their incredible stamina and coordination. A pack can maintain a steady pace for miles, relentlessly pursuing an animal until it's completely overwhelmed by exhaustion. And believe it or not, this tactic was also a revolutionary leap for early humans. Lacking the claws, fangs, or raw speed of other predators, our ancestors used their own unique gifts, walking on two legs, having less body hair, and the ability to sweat, which gave them incredible temperature regulation during long chases. A hunt would involve forcing an animal like a kudu to gallop again and again, never letting it rest until it finally collapsed from heat exhaustion. This tactic changed everything, allowing humans to hunt large game and secure the food that fueled the development of our larger brains. It proved you don't have to be the fastest or the strongest sometimes, you just have to be the most relentless. What if a predator could do more than just chase or ambush? What if it could actually manipulate the environment to trap its prey? In the freezing waters of Antarctica, orcas have developed a hunting strategy so intelligent it seems like a work of applied physics: wave hunting. Their target is often a seal resting on the seeming safety of an ice floe. To a single predator, the seal is untouchable. But for a part of orcas, the ice is just a temporary problem to be solved. The hunt begins with the orcas swimming side by side in perfect unison, generating a large, powerful wave. They aim this wave directly at the ice floe, washing over it and knocking the helpless seal into the water. This isn't random. It's a calculated, cooperative move that shows incredible communication and an understanding of hydrodynamics. The orcas will often practice making smaller waves first, sometimes to break the ice into a more manageable size before creating the final, powerful wash. This tactic is so revolutionary because it displays an intelligence that goes far beyond pure instinct. The orcas are literally creating and using a Tula wave to solve a problem. It appears to be a learned skill, passed down through generations and even used to teach younger members of the pod. We've seen patience, speed, and deception. But the most successful large land predator on Earth owes its dominance to one simple concept: teamwork. Perfected by the African wild dog, cooperative hunting has completely changed the math for predators and prey. With a kill rate per chase that can be as high as 85 to 90%, African wild dogs are incredibly efficient. This jaw-dropping success isn't due to their size or strength, but to their unmatched coordination. A wild dog pack operates like a single, intelligent organism. They start the hunt silently, then explode into a chase, communicating with quiet, bird-like calls. But they don't all chase at once. They use relay tactics, with fresh dogs taking over the lead from tired ones. This constant pressure, combined with their endurance, wears down even the fastest prey. This level of organization allows them to take down animals much larger than themselves, like wildebeest, and defend their kills from bigger predators like hyenas. For comparison, lions, who also hunt in groups, have a success rate closer to 25 to 30%. This makes the wild dog's strategy the ultimate game changer, proving that in the wild, organized intelligence can be far more powerful than individual might. So, from the patient leopard to the hypersocial wild dog, these 7 tactics reveal a powerful truth about the natural world. Survival is a never-ending cycle of innovation. Each strategy, whether it's built on patience, speed, intelligence, or teamwork, is a quantum leap in the evolutionary arms race. They aren't just ways to catch a meal, they are strokes of predatory genius that have forever shaped the wild and continue to define the very boundary between life and death. Which of these incredible tactics blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want more amazing wildlife content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.